Now, I actually have been seeing that maybe the war on women is over, and not that, and I think nobody won. I think maybe the actual end of the war on women is going to be a realization that it never really existed and that it was just used as a tool. Um, and I say that because who wrote this article? Maybe it was the editors of National Review.
Yes, it was
Um,
the editors.
so it was all of them together. Um, they they were looking at it and saying, well, if we kind of look at just the Senate races, if we look at a lot of them, we can see that where Democrats have been trying to hype up this war on women, they've kind of been losing. Um, they looked at the Jean Shaheen Scott Brown race in New Hampshire, and apparently the angle that the Democrats used on that one was that Scott Brown is misogynist because he's always running against women. He's always trying to defeat women candidates. Apparently, Scott Brown doesn't want women to hold elective office, so he opposes them or something. I mean, that's just nonsense on stilts. But apparently, that's what they've been saying.
It's just like
He's always campaigning against women. Really? That's
he's
what
running. He's running
really?
for the express purpose of keeping them down. He's trying to become the moving glass ceiling right there. He's
Exactly, because I mean, he tried to hold Elizabeth Warren down, and now it's
so
changed.
so
Oh,
yeah.
he's a hater, hater, hater. But apparently that's not working all that well because, oddly enough, in New Hampshire, unexpectedly, that race is neck and neck, according to one of the recent polls. And if it's neck and neck now, that means it's totally winnable because they've got 3 weeks to drum up some business and drum up some enthusiasm for Scott Brown. I mean, that's
Scott
kind
Brown
of
doesn't know
amazing.
anything about winning close races late in election seasons.
No, not at all. Other than that's how any of us in America know who Scott Brown is. Huh. Wow, he could actually make this happen, couldn't he?
Well, no, I know about him because he's in Hunky Dad's monthly at like every month. So
Yeah. I
I'm
will.
pretty sure that's his campaign slogan. I'm fairly certain
He
that's what
said
he's
he
running
once
on.
did a centerfold in, was it Cosmo or whatever?
I don't remember, but it was something.
Something that he should be more embarrassed about than he is. Yeah. I guess we all had our crazy youth. But anyway, the second war on women race is Allison Grimes versus Mitch McConnell, and that one should be terrific because we've got this young, successful, wonderful woman who's been the Secretary of State for Kentucky, and she's an executive in this great state versus really just old white man who clearly obviously hates women. But that's not going all that well because they can't really come up with an angle that Mitch McConnell is bad for women because, well, actually, it was Mitch McConnell who was one of the men who authored the Violence Against Women Act. Mitch McConnell actually has
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
a,
whoa, whoa!
a
He was
record.
for violence against women.
Yes, he was in support of it. He was promoting, yeah, no. But maybe that's the way they pitch it. It's, yeah, see, Mitch McConnell, he wrote the Violence Against Women Act. Yeah, so he's bad. Uh-huh. No, apparently the voters in Kentucky are not quite as stupid as Allison Grimes wants them to be. And what the news we got today was that the Democrat Senate campaign committee has pulled their ads. They are leaving the state. They are deciding that Allison Grimes is on her own. They looked at the whole catching her on her campaign people on mic about lying about coal and thinking Kentuckians are stupid, and then she repeatedly refuses to say who she's voted for president the last two elections. I mean, that's just, again, that what why yeah.
Leslie, why are you repeating this? Why are you saying these things? You must hate women,
I hate women. um I don't want.
especially Democrat women.
Exactly. No, actually, I just hate stupid people. Really hate stupid people. So, apparently Allison Grimes thinks that it's cool to just lie about stuff for no apparent reason. I mean, I guess lying is her first impulse or something. I mean, somebody asked her if she voted for, they asked her if she voted for Obama during the debate, and she wouldn't answer the question. I mean, how sad is that?
And
But
it doesn't just stop in Kentucky.
yeah,
Colorado.
that's that's the one that's really pretty exciting to me because Mark Udall has, and we talked about this last week, and it'll be great next week when the party of choice comes back because they are Coloradans. But Mark Udall has basically made his entire campaign about women and abortion and birth control and all those things, and trying to scare everybody that Cory Gardner wants to be all up in your uterus or whatever he's saying. And that's not working either because the people of Colorado, and this includes the liberal journalists in Colorado, they're
The Denver
saying the
Post.
Denver Post came out and has endorsed Cory Gardner because Mark Udall is just this one issue thing talking about an issue that was resolved 41 years ago. It's as they were saying it's as if Mark Udall doesn't know that life has gone on in the 41 years since Roe versus Wade, and Cory Gardner has actually been talking about the economy and Keystone Pipeline and taxes and things that are of importance to Coloradans.
The bureaucrats that are in charge of implementing these things and the judges that are appointed to hear these cases are not put there by the losers.